Let's go now to my next guest, who's no stranger to this issue. I'm interested in what it can mean for Australia and her big news today. Joining me, my good friend, Victorian Liberal, Moira Deeming. Well, I have to say, and I said this at the top of the show, you can't help but feel vindicated with a decision like that.
Absolutely. And might I add that this was largely led by women on the left. This is just a matter of common sense and reality, and I'm so proud of all those women, and my congratulations to them.
Of course, in Victoria, in Queensland, other jurisdictions in Australia, you can self-identify as a woman, being a biological man, literally overnight, and get a piece of paper, wave it around, and have access to women's spaces. Surely that's got to change.
It does. It's worse in our country because you don't even need a piece of paper. But any woman questioning a man in their space, now they can be prosecuted under the law. So I'm very excited about this, and it absolutely has to change because it's just all about fairness.
Well, you've got a new Liberal leader. You are back in the party room. Where are the Liberals in Victoria on this, Moira?
Well, Brad's been consistent in this area. He has always said that he, like all of us, doesn't have a problem with people living their lives the way that they want to, but there are only two sexes, and that's the position.
And that will be a position, I presume, that you'll amplify going into the election.
Absolutely.
All right, let's talk to you about your big news. I think this is a key sign that Battin is determined to be a very different leader than we've seen the Liberal Party have in Victoria. Not content to win the seats you've got or hang on to the seats you've got, not content to go to the sort of old Liberal Party middle-class hunting ground. You're leading up a new charge, a new beachhead basically, into Western Melbourne, and this afternoon you were named as the leader's representative for the Liberal Party in Western Melbourne. Congratulations. What's this mean?
Thank you. Basically, it's a matter of respecting the people in the West who have been exploited and taken for granted and forgotten by Labor, and unfortunately not just by Labor, but they have been given up on by the Liberals as well. And Brad's different, and I am so proud to have this role, and I'm so grateful for it because I come from Labor and I come from the West, and I know that these are common sense people and they deserve to be fought for, and that's what I'm going to do.
What are some of the areas of key focus? Because I know before you got into the state parliament, you were a teacher, but you grew up in that area and you were a local councillor too.
Well, my husband grew up there longer, but I did live over there. So basically, it's just ordinary common sense issues. I was a teacher, families are struggling, they are stuck on roads that are crumbling, the crime is out of control over there. We're not getting a fair go. We pay so much in tax. There's not a reinvestment in the West. Everything out there is underfunded. We get promised new schools, new roads, new everything at election time, and then they never, ever deliver.
Just before we go, there's still, media reports about your case with John Pizzuto. Where's all that up to?
From my perspective, I won my case. I was exonerated. That secured my children's future, and the rest of it, honestly, that's just up to the courts now.
Okay, so no comment from you?
No.
All right, Moira Deeming, thank you. Good
luck
and congratulations.